News 5, it's been 3 years since this fire destroyed a Lorain church, leaving the congregation with nowhere to worship. But today, that church is rising from the ashes, just weeks away from its first worship service in a brand new building. News 5's Paul Kiska reported on the fire when that church burned down. And today, he's live from Lorain with a look at the new building as construction workers put on the final touches, Paul.
Well, Danita, that's the new church right behind me here in Lorain, and it's been a long 3 years for the congregation here, but they're about to embark on a new chapter. August 2014, flames ravaged the Fist Evangelical Lutheran Church in Lorain. Investigators ruled this fire an arson. The arsonist has never been caught. The historic church and organ, altogether worth millions, were destroyed.
They've just grown and learned to be very flexible, and I'm very proud to be their pastor.
Pastor Rosalina Rivera told me today workers are putting the finishing touches on the new 22,000 square foot building and church. Rivera said the congregation is excited about the new church, but misses the history of the former 100-year-old church.
It's also been a beautiful learning experience for this congregation as they've learned to adapt and to be flexible and to learn that, things are going to change and be different.
The former church had a small food pantry that helped the less fortunate and homeless. Now they'll have a much bigger pantry with a large walk-in freezer for cold storage. It will allow them to feed many more people.
Right next door is where all the dry storage for all the pantry items will be. Any extra stuff will be kept. They were really committed to continue to serve this community and the homeless, and there's just a lot of need in downtown Lorain areas.
The new church was built with acoustics in mind for the choir and a new organ, which is being built in Oregon.
So the bricks themselves are designed for acoustics. They're a special type of brick. Then the beveled wall on both sides of the entrance and the back of the sanctuary space are helped to design the sound to kind of bounce off of each other.
Rivera told me she's excited to hold worship services in the new building next month. But this place is about so much more.
The people. It's not about the structure. It's not about the walls. It's about the people that worship within, and that's been what's really held this congregation together.
Now, the First Lutheran Church will hold its first worship service November 19th. In Lorain, Paul Kiska, News 5.